Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnes.
And today we got a naked body for this unimportant review.
Wait. We have to edit my Arnold schlongs out, but we leave your stuff in here?
Because it's already edited out.
That's unacceptable. You can still see a bulge, a naked bulge there.
Yeah, it's fine. It's like he's wearing skin underwear. Anyways, so what we have is the Vtoys BMS? 3MS? Something. Figure body, 1/12 action figure for customs. This is the Zero body. I actually don't know if they have another body. I just know there's this one, and then there's also a black variation.
How many different bodies is there, Steve?
But the important thing here is we have the Coser Toys, the Titan 6-inch action figure, which this is an accessory set for this body in order to make the Eren Yeager the Attack Titan. So you just get this tiny little box. This is what I got. Then I had to order the box. You can also, there's a lot of places that will have these together. So if you're interested, I know I got mine off 5K Toys. And I think they still had some.
So is it cheaper just to buy them separate or together?
It was probably cheaper to buy them together, but I wasn't 100% how, if I was actually going to get this body, if I was going to do my own thing.
You were going to dedicate your time to it?
Yeah, it was kind of like I wanted this piece and we'll see how it goes. But I ended up getting the extra body, so we're just going to go over both of them for this, which, conveniently, I already have him out and assembled, because it is a little bit of a pain. You're going to need a hairdryer.
Is it that bad?
Because here's the rest. So we'll get back to that. So you get the body section here, which does have a couple of the Eren parts currently in here. But this is what the upper body torso looks like for this one out of the package. It's very posable, nicely detailed. It's got a lot of nice muscle definition. It also had these sections here, which go into the shoulder, which is to kind of not add articulation, but help hide the ball joints, which were these arms went into those. Now, the way this body was set up when you get it, it doesn't need those. Or I should say, they don't fit. So you got to pop the arms off and put them in here. You're going to need a hairdryer to do that. But other than that, it's pretty simple. When I went to unattach this upper torso from this one, the ball joint popped out with the peg here. So you're going to need some kind of pliers and a hairdryer. You pop that out, insert it in, pushed it down. Good to go. And that was pretty much it for the swapping. After that, it's just if you want the accessory hands and the head on there. Which, for some other... we'll just get everything out of this thing, I think. We got a shoe. One thing I love is that it comes with a pair of shoes for reasons.
Well, yeah, even Titan running and stepping on all those people, he doesn't want to dirty his feet.
Doesn't want to get a splinter, you know. So you get a pair of shoes if you really want. I actually have zero idea what these are meant for.
What is that?
Because it has a spot here for a joint, which made me kind of think it's the...
No, because it looks different.
It does, though. But that's the only spot I can...
So you can turn him into a female character, Steve. Like this, and you kind of join it in. Now he's a female character.
Oh, gee, gotcha. It's like, what are we talking about? Because I was trying to figure out where this hooks into, because I was kind of thinking...
It can't be his arm.
It's the only thing, though, right? Because maybe it's just like you don't want the...
Is it like cut off arm, maybe?
I don't know, but that's like the only joint that kind of... Well, I guess it could be this one, but why is it so... But it's so tiny.
Tiny legs.
I think that's what it is, though, right?
Yeah, it might be, yeah. That's a tiny leg Titan.
But how does that hook... What's the... I don't know. Anyways, it comes with them, so that's cool. You also get... This is for Eren. The gripping hand was also Eren's. I think that was it for Eren. Because you have these open hands. You have more dynamic hands. It comes with clenched fist for punching. And I think we've gone through the variety. Because Eren came with a pair of gripping hands, which is for
Crystal.
the crystal here, which is where you get the War Titan abilities. I kind of wish I had a person inside of it. I'm actually going to move the boxes.
There's no person in there?
No, it's just clear. It's actually got a bit of a wiggle to it. I wouldn't stress that because this will probably break off. But detailing on it's really nice. It's got all the added definition. Almost like scaling over top of it. To help protect what was ever inside. But that just goes into the hands. So now you can hold on to it and be dodging things or what have you. Because I think they tease they're doing it. The Armor Titan is the next one. I'm curious on which version of the Armor Titan they're going to go with. Because are they going to go with the one version from this scene where he's not like fully optimized?
I didn't see that all the way, so.
Or if they're actually going to go with the more like traditional route, which is the one I would prefer. Because this Aaron kind of works with most anything. But the other Titan was more like scene specific. But you do get that. Oddly enough, he can't open his mouth wide enough to stick that thing in there. So that's what I wanted. It was just him just like numbing on this thing like it's a candy. But you also got a pair of clenched fists. These ones also have translucent pieces. Which my only sort of nitpick is I think too much of it's translucent because there's only a little bit of paint here towards the wrist area. And some of the fingers and part of the actual like knuckle region is translucent. And you can see with the fingers here too, also translucent. And I think it should only really been the knuckle pieces. But it still gives it a really nice look though.
I mean, you can tell what it is. You know it's the crystal fist, so.
Yeah, it's just, so he's got his brass knucks. And then like I mentioned before, extra pair. So depending on which side you want him to be gripping the crystal, you get an extra ball joint, which was from the original body. And that's pretty much it. For the rest of the detailing, like I mentioned, the mouth can open and close, but it's kind of dependent on where you have the head situated. Let's actually go see if I can pop it off real quick. There we go. Yeah, because this is just an extra joint for the neck piece here. Is that an elongated piece? No, that looks about the same length.
No, it's the same. Just looks a little weird through your camera part.
Yeah, because it only opens about this far. So if you want to get the roaring pose, I kind of wish you could get a little bit more dramatic. But it does have some red on the inside for the mouth. Like the tongue is like a violet red color. Eyes are just done in a white with some black around the eyes for some shadowing. Got the exposed teeth, hair, pointy little elf ears on the back. Hair looks really good. It's got a lot of layering to it.
Got actual details that looks like freaking.
Even has like the one bane hanging out on the front section here. Then we're just gonna pop this back on the body.
You know, there's a lot of details on this thing.
Yeah, well, it's kind of meant to be like a generic body, so you can kind of do whatever you want, but it's also like perfect for this character. One actual major nitpick I have though is the body is a slightly different shade than the rest of the other body that you're swapping it with.
Oh yeah.
Like this almost has like a little bit of like a shadowing to it, while the rest of this has absolutely none of it. Is it bad? No, but it definitely is noticeable. He's also got a little bit of a butt back here.
I actually didn't notice until you pointed it out.
It was one of those like when I had it under like harsh scrutiny lighting, you can see it. In a general collection, just like hanging on a shelf, nah. Like your standard room lighting isn't going to really be showing that off too much.
Somebody's going to have to take a real good peep at it.
Yeah, but you get a lot of muscle definition on the legs, back of the calves, the thigh region. Back looks really jacked. Overall, just like a really impressive figure. It's a fairly basic figure because essentially it's just naked dude.
It is a naked
with a
dude.
fancy head. But that's the character. For his articulation, head can look nicely up and down. You can rotate it all the way around. Just do be careful with the hair because I imagine that can chip if you bend it too much in the wrong direction. It's got a wiggle. Arms go about that far. down about that far, all the way around, rotation at the bicep, double jointed elbows,
It's
wrist,
very flexible, okay?
rotates, waist, side to side, nice forward and back. You can also rotate them all the way around if you want your Titan like. Would that be terrifying?
What?
Him just chasing you like that?
Yeah, I don't want to see.
Where he's doing like ostrich run.
Butt man over here.
But man, anyways,
What was that Family Guy that said Lindsay Lohan crab walk?
yeah, you can do a little bit of splits. I also like that there's a little piece of plastic just hanging out in his taint area.
Oh, you got some fixing to do there, Steve.
Rotation,
Trim them up.
double jointed knee. I got a knife here. We could probably get it.
Don't ever go towards a man's with
Whatcha?
a knife.
I'll do
Oh,
it.
that hurts.
I'll do it. This isn't a very sharp knife.
Yeah, I can
I
tell.
mainly use it for just opening boxes nowadays. Alright, that was a bit of a fail. Anyways, double jointed knees. Feet can go forward and back and rotate all the way around. A little bit of side to side action. So overall, for the price point, pretty sweet. Between the two bodies, I feel like you get enough accessory pieces to really make it worthwhile. It gives you a lot of options. And for the most part, if you've been wanting to get a fully posable Titan figure, here you go. Plus, if you support it, we'll hopefully get more of them.
Yeah, I'd say you would have to be a fan of the show to get it. That's one thing for sure, because not a lot of people will know what this is unless you watch the anime, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, is it as desirable as, say, like, the actual characters and the, like, the scout uniforms and stuff? Probably not.
Yeah.
But for me, who likes collecting, like, giant monster kaiju stuff, this thing's perfect. Outside of, I guess, my one major nitpick is...
That you did not put boots on him yet.
probably
What's the matter with you?
I might. But mine has loose feet. So with his weight, depending on how you pose him, he'll sag.
Oh, yeah, did you try putting the boots? Maybe he won't sag with the boots, Steve. Come on.
God, I'm so... Hold on.
Put the boots on.
Get the boots.
Don't break it. I'll feel bad.
I'll do it.
There's a joint?
Yeah, it comes with the joint.
Oh, God.
There you go. On a high note, it's actually really easy to swap. There you go.
Power of a true Titan right there, baby. It's all in the feet.
It's Aaron's final form. He's got grips. Well, anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. So help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button. Subscribe, become a ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, and Facebook. Guys like Keep Up with the Day channel. Donate. Greatly appreciate it. Also, guys like to get some Attack on Titan collectibles for yourself, link in the description for Entertainment Earth. Help support the channel and get yourself some sweet collectibles. Sadly, can't get this guy on there, but most anything else, you probably find it. Especially if you're an Attack on Titan fan who doesn't want more stuff. But anyways, see you guys in the next video.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.